Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Thank you for taking an opportunity to join us today so we can spend a little bit of time talking about Digital 3.0 and how together we're empowering customers around the globe. It's an honor and privilege for me to be here today through these times that are changing and changing at a rate that we've never seen before, where digital and customer experiences have never been more important. But before I take you on that little journey, I wanted to tell you about my journey coming here this morning. It was a relatively short journey. I jumped in my car that I normally have not used for the last 6 months. I drove approximately 5 miles, which is further than I've actually traveled in the previous 2 weeks. The way I do things has completely changed. One of the other amazing things about this morning, waking up and coming here, was I had the opportunity to be made up. So the interesting thing about live versus digital is you have somebody that can make you beautiful. So this morning, a young lady, named Cece, did makeup, and I asked her, "Can you make me look beautiful on this Friday?" She said, "Sorry, I only do miracles on Monday." So that's the way we would like to start today, is let's talk about how we together make incredible miracles for our customers as we transform on this digital journey. As we move on this digital journey together, what's really important is everything we do starts with the experience of the customer. Think about the customer, be the customer, understand the customer, and do all of your design that way. Why is this so important? Sometimes we design and we build in theory. We don't look at what we're doing. We don't understand how it tastes. Again, it's super important that you think about the customer first. And this is part of the journey that we've realized over the last couple of years as we've invested, that we've got to put the customer at the center of everything we do with a relentless pursuit of the customer experience, helping you be successful through technology innovation and creating better operations for you so you can scale your businesses. And together, we've done incredible things. We have today built one of the largest connected ecosystems in the world, with over 55,000 connected partners selling cloud services across the globe to well over 300,000 end customers. Provisioning together well over 10.5 million seats of cloud services in a short period of time in over 65 geographies. In the last 6 months alone, we've almost doubled that number with you as we all learn a new way of working together, playing together, learning together. And together, we will continue to invest millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to make the journey for you and your customers and your organizations more successful, creating the largest connected ecosystem of providers, of service providers, of cloud providers, of data center providers around the globe. This journey that we're taking together continues with Digital 3.0. Digital 3.0 is just not a concept. It's a way of life. And things have fundamentally changed. And I wanted to take a moment to take you a little bit on a personal journey, a journey about Digital 3.0 and what it means to me, what it means to me at the different places and the different environments that I'm in every day. I believe these are very important things for me to share. It brings things up close and personal in a different way. At work has never been what it is today. It has fundamentally changed. If you all remember, about a year ago, we went to work every single morning, and typically we walked between conference rooms and we discussed, we got up and we moved around. Today we find ourselves in front of a workstation, sitting there with a proficiency of tools that we've never had before. If you remember, not less than a year ago, when you started up with your WebEx, your Teams, your Zoom, your Google, there was always those hiccups that you had to go through. And certainly, sometimes a little bit of curse words as you're trying to get the conference together. Today, we've never collaborated better. We've never adapted better on this journey in using new tools at work, doing things differently. But more importantly, what we've done at work has resonated to many other places, many other environments. And one of those amazing things is at learning. It is incredible to watch youth today, and not only youth, but university students. And not only university students, but ourselves learn and collaborate together. All of us have become teachers, all of us lending a helping hand to each other in this digital transformation. What's amazing is that learning is how the youth are becoming the teachers. It's in their DNA. They are digital, and they're helping us all create things better. But then you look at things like At Play. We all know these things like PlayStation. We all know these things like Xbox. And we've played together and we've gamified for years. But At Play has never been more different. At Play has become dance at home via Zoom, or dance at home via WebEx, or dance at home via Cisco Spark or Umbrella. It has completely changed the way we do things, the way we laugh together, the way we dream together, the way we learn together in a completely different environment. Not always physically together, but virtually there together. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about @Social. I'll tell you about how @Social has completely changed in the environment that I'm in. How the underpinnings of the technology we use and the technology you provide to your customers and your employees and your families and your associates has completely changed us forever. @Social is a really important thing. We thought that being at home and not being able to connect was going to change everything, but it's certainly brought us closer together. An example of this is a celebration of my father-in-law's 80th birthday. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law live in Bogota, Colombia, quite far from us. Under normal circumstances, we would have all gotten together, but we use technology to bring the family together, to celebrate incredible moments, to digitize all of those physical pictures so we could do a montage, bringing everybody together in cheer and laughter and sharing those videos. So through all these things, the most important thing about Digital 3.0 is how you adapt. And at home, we have adapted most certainly. The line between at home and at work has come together. My garage has become my favorite place. It's where I work, it's where I play, it's where I exercise. There used to be a car in that garage which I would drive, but it's completely different. And is it a better place? Is it a better environment? Yes, it is. It allows me to manage my time more effectively. It allows me to be more productive. But all of this underpinned by those amazing tools and technologies you provide to your customers and your employees and your associates. These tools are fundamentally changing everything. I want to take you into a little bit of a moment at commerce, something that's near and dear to the hearts of Ingram Micro and many of you. If you think about the things you did yourself a year ago, and then you watch how these things are changing inside your own families, I'd like to resonate a very simple story. There's a generation that's called brick and mortar, a generation that did everything physically. They went to the grocery store. They didn't know how to use applications. They certainly didn't know how to use the app stores and Google Play, Google Pay, or Apple Pay, or GoPay. Today, it gives me super pleasure to watch an entire generation that was change resistant adapt technology, to come closer to their families and their grandchildren, to understand how to use these different tools to make their lives better. A great example is my father, who's 79 years old, who was never an Amazon e-commerce purchaser. Today, he's become more technologically advanced in a period of 6 months than probably he was in the previous 25 years. Because the necessity of change through these troubling times has driven a different way for us all to work and collaborate together. At Ingram Micro, we bring all of these concepts together, listening to our customers, listening to how we bring innovation to you, how we drive unprecedented levels of productivity and profitability for you, how we invest on your behalf over multiple years on this journey together. Digital 3.0 is a journey. It's not a destination. It's just one stop along the way of getting to a new way of doing things. Together, we've invested in the Comet Technology Challenge, where we've brought new ISVs and innovation to you to allow you to extend your portfolio, to provide more solutions to your customers across the globe. We've been able to automate the boarding and provisioning through our technology called Connect, connecting to many different digital marketplaces. Some of those marketplaces owned by Ingram, other marketplaces owned by other partners. Most importantly, inside the Ingram Micro marketplace, we strive for automation. We strive for productivity to make it easier for you to manage the life cycle of your customer. We are not perfect in that journey. We're constantly learning. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly listening. And one of the things my mom told me when I was a kid, which that's really come to heart recently, is she said, Nimesh, you have really big ears. They appear to be disproportionately big to the size of your head. She said, please make sure you do something good with them. So what I'm happy to say is we're listening more than ever before. We're listening to the feedback of our customers through our cloud cafes, talking, collaborating, building better. It's not about complaining, it's about collaborating to drive innovation, to drive new ways of doing things, and drive new opportunities for all of the different associates, employees, customers, and families around the globe. To do it in all the different segments and sectors so that any business, not your business, but any business, big, small, anywhere in the world, is able to thrive in this digital economy. It is able to transform at work, at home, at social, to drive a new way of doing things together in this unprecedented time. Look, I wanted to take an opportunity at the same time as talking about the innovation and the things that Ingram is doing. I wanted to recognize just a couple of customers who have entrusted Ingram Micro on a journey across multiple territories, procuring digital services from us, whether it's software as a service or it's infrastructure as a service, leveraging our expertise in Amazon, Azure, and soon others to help them transform their customers' businesses. And most importantly, giving us feedback, helping us improve the customer journey for the other employees and associates we have around the globe, but most importantly, our customers and partners. I had the opportunity to meet last year with my friends at Green Pages, with Ron. And Ron's team is giving us invaluable feedback into creating a better outcome for all of you. To meet with Greg Henson from the Henson Group, who together with us is driving Azure to new levels. To work with the ProAct Group, who trusts us for the provisioning of all kinds of multiple cloud services in Europe. But most importantly, together, we're building better toolkits. We're building better automation, better throughput, better ways of doing things. And at Ingram, we're all about doing it for our customers. It's about the customer experience. It's about making sure, most importantly, that you are happy. And we're not perfect in this journey. There's a lot of things that we need to learn and we need to improve. And you have a strong commitment from myself and every other member of the executive team to listen relentlessly, to pursue the best that we can for you, to make sure the customer journey is the most successful component of everything we do. And we have listened. And I'm happy to say through that listening, we are localizing support for all of our cloud marketplaces across the globe. Whether you're in Germany, France, Spain, Italy, the US, Brazil, Colombia, the Philippines, or any country we do business with, you will get to talk to somebody who speaks your language, and that person will be in the place of your business to help you succeed. We're adding dozens and dozens of new features to our marketplaces across the globe based on the feedback you've given us. We're introducing new tools, new integrations with managed service provider technology to help you flourish in this digital economy. At Ingram, we are here to make you successful. It's our partners and our associates and our employees and teams and your teams that are in the front line that are driving the acceleration of digitization. And there's more to come on this journey. Digital 3.0 is just the beginning of the next things that come. Digital 4.0 will be about predicting trends, using artificial intelligence, securing data, and growing data at an unprecedented pace around the globe. Together, we will achieve great things. With all the exciting things we've talked about with Digital 3.0, now more than ever, the world needs cloud. And we together need Cloud Summit. It gives me great pleasure to look forward to something, to inviting you to share some collaboration, some cheer, in a safe environment together in Miami, Florida, from May 4th to 6th, 2021. It will mark the beginning of the next journey that we have together, where we will introduce even more innovation, even more collaboration, and even more tools for you to be successful as we drive towards Digital 4.0. Again, I'd like to thank you all for your partnership, for your business, for your trust. your feedback, and your commitment to excellence. Please be safe, please be your family safe, and good business. Thank you again.